Imagine this. You're setting up your brand new server, the one you've been saving up for months. It's the beating heart of your online cat photo empire, the very core of your digital kingdom. You crack open the case expecting the usual mess of wires and circuits, maybe a bit of dust. Instead, you find a tiny chip, smaller than a grain of rice, nestled in with the motherboard, almost hidden. Turns out that little bugger isn't there to boost your internet speed or enhance your server's performance. It's allegedly sending all your precious cat photos straight to, well, let's just say people who really like cats. And not in a good way. And maybe also have a penchant for international espionage, making it a serious security concern. Sounds like something out of a bad spy movie, right? But this isn't just fiction. Well, that's the story of the super microchip scandal, a tale that shook the tech industry to its core. And whether it's truth or fiction is a question that's got the tech world in a twist, sparking endless debates and discussions. So, what exactly is Supermicro, and why should you care? Picture them as the unsung heroes of the tech world, quietly churning out motherboards for everyone from Amazon to Apple. This all blew up in 2018 when Bloomberg dropped a bombshell report claiming that Chinese spies had secretly inserted these tiny chips onto Supermicro motherboards destined for big-time tech companies, and even the US military. The alleged goal? Unfettered access to all the juicy data flowing through those servers. Think passwords, financial records, maybe even your grandma's secret cookie recipe. Now here's where things get messy. Bloomberg, citing anonymous sources, cue the dramatic music, claimed to have solid evidence of this hardware hack. They painted a picture of Chinese military units carrying out a sophisticated operation, infiltrating Supermicro's supply chain to plant these malicious chips. Sounds pretty convincing, right? Well, hold your horses. Supermicro, along with Apple and Amazon, issued furious denials, calling the report inaccurate and misleading. They argued that their security protocols were airtight and that such an attack would be virtually impossible to pull off. So who's telling the truth? Section 4. The Fallout. Did we dodge a cyber bullet? The fallout from the Supermicro story was, to put it mildly, chaotic. Governments launched investigations trying to get to the bottom of the allegations. Agencies from multiple countries were involved, each conducting their own inquiries. Tech companies scrambled to reassure investors, holding press conferences and releasing statements to calm the storm. The stock market reacted with volatility, reflecting the uncertainty in the tech sector, and everyone started giving their electronics the side eye, wondering if their devices were compromised. Consumers were anxious and sales of certain tech products dipped temporarily. But despite all the noise, no concrete evidence of the alleged chip has ever been publicly presented. The media frenzy eventually died down, but questions remain. This has led many to believe that the whole thing was a giant hoax, a fabrication designed to create panic and distrust. Perhaps it was fueled by geopolitical tensions, with nations using the story to gain an upper hand in international relations. Or maybe it was a case of good old-fashioned corporate espionage with competitors trying to sabotage each other. Others, however, maintain that the truth is out there, hidden in plain sight. They believe that the real story is buried under layers of secrecy and denials. Buried under layers of secrecy and denials, the truth remains elusive. Some think it's a cover-up of monumental proportions. After all, in the world of espionage, sometimes the best secrets are the ones that never see the light of day. The mystery continues, leaving us to wonder if we truly dodged a cyber bullet, or if the real threat is still out there, lurking in the shadows. Section 5. The More You Know Lessons from the Supermicro Circus. The Supermicro saga, whether true or not, serves as a stark reminder that we live in a world where cyber warfare is no longer the stuff of science fiction. It's a reality we must contend with every day as our lives become more and more dependent on technology. It highlights the vulnerabilities of our increasingly interconnected world and the very real threat posed by supply chain attacks. These attacks can infiltrate our systems at the most fundamental levels, often going unnoticed until it's too late. So the next time you're setting up your new gadget, you might want to give it a closer look. Pay attention to the details, because even the smallest component could be compromised. You never know what tiny surprises might be lurking inside. A seemingly innocuous microchip could be the gateway to a larger breach. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all just a load of hooey designed to make us paranoid. The line between genuine concern and overblown fear can be thin. But hey, who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory, right? They add a bit of spice to our otherwise mundane lives, making us question the world around us. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video in the Digital Detective series by the Cyber Shepherd.